Hi guys. So how's your summer been going? Mine's been pretty good. I haven't uploaded in a while, but now's a better time than any. As the title says, I'm going to be ranking every single FNAF 6 minigame. There are a lot of them, and since FNAF 6 is my favorite FNAF game ever, this is going to be a little difficult. But let's get started. Number 17. Prize King. A running theme that you'll see is that I don't really like these games that are just kind of lotteries. And Prize King is literally the equivalent of going to Las Vegas, spending all your money, and making literally nothing back. It's just not fun at all. Like, there's a chance to get really cool animatronics. That's like a 1 in 2 bajillion chance, though, so... Are you really gonna waste your precious Faz tokens on Prize King just with the fleeting hope that you're going to be able to finally get Posh Pizzeria despite how impossible that is? No. Play a better game. Number 16. Balloon Barrel. Oh, that's it. Number 15. Balloon Cart. Oh, that's it too. Number 14. Balloon Pit Tower. Now we've got something to talk about. Talk about how much this is dumb. This is like Prize King, but it's like slightly better because it's a little more funny with Helpy looking all goofy. And like whenever you actually get something nice, it doesn't just say text on the screen saying, "You got animatronic." You'll actually see like Music Man popping out. It's fun for what's essentially a gacha game. Number 13. Duck Pond. Let's go, another lottery game. But this one's actually a little more fun because, like, at least you have the illusion that there's a little bit of skill when there's quite literally just random guessing. But yeah, it's a little more charming than all of those that I've talked about before. And overall, it actually looks fairly cool, especially for something you find in the basically first part of the game. Overall, I think it might be the best out of all of these, like, gambling type of games. Number 12. And this is a spicy one. Fruity Maze. Personally, for me, it's not all that good because I kind of suck at it, but... it's not my fault, okay? In order to win the game, you need to get all 3 of the power-ups essentially at the same time, and finding out and memorizing where the power-ups are gets really tedious and difficult, especially when you spawn on a part that only has, like, if you don't have the lightning fast power-up, you can't go and get the other stuff in time, and you'll always end up dying or losing. Overall, it's just not that fun, and it's also required to get the Lore Keeper ending that you beat it twice. Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of it, and the cutscene at the end, while very cool, doesn't really make up for it. It sounds like I'm beating up on this, but I would much rather play this than the ones that I've said before. Number 11, and this is where I actually get to stuff that I would play, like, on purpose. Lemonade Clown. Now, listen. He's fun and all, but, like, Fruit Punch Clown is, like, so much better, and we'll get to him later, but essentially Lemonade Clown is for people who aren't as good at Fruit Punch Clown. It sucks. It's just not that good. Sorry. It's just, there's another version calling out your name, and it's called Fruit Punch Clown, and it's so much better. Number 10. Candy Cadet. This isn't even really a game, it's just literally... I don't know how to describe it, just... it really is random chance, which I shouldn't like, but the reward comes so much more frequently, and it's also much cooler, in my opinion, than any animatronic, because you actually get lore! Yeah, it's very interesting listening to his conversations. It's not always 100% guaranteed that he will tell you a story. So, yeah, and also since there isn't actually a mini-game in play, I'm just gonna put it here. Number 9. Fruit Punch Clown! Yeah, that's what we're talking about! Woohoo! Yeah, let's go, baby! Woohoo! This is exactly what we're talking about. It's literally, Fruit Punch Clown is top tier game. Top tier. I know. Then why are you asking, oh, Why do you only have it number 9 and not number 1? Listen, Fruit Punch Clown is so funny. He's funny. That's basically it. He's more funny than Lemonade Clown. Lemonade Clown, cheap imposter, the middle child. He's irrelevant. Fruit Punch Clown, the GOAT, the actual, oh my goodness. It's so much more fun because it's so much more difficult, gives out more rewards, aka more money, more fast points. And best part,
Tell anyone about this and I cut your soul.
yeah, I love it. You should love it. We should all love it. Number 8, Ladder Tower. Okay, so it's essentially a worse version of Cardal Hoops. Yeah, that's essentially it. It's fun, it's pretty well balanced. It has some pretty good music, but Carnival Hoops is better. Yeah, it's just kind of there. It's there. Number 7, Security Puppet. It's a GOAT. It's just the GOAT. It's not a very fun minigame. That's something you have to dock points out. But the music is absolutely banging. Like, literally listen to it. It's on right now. It's so good. And also, Security Puppet is just very well made. It's like, it's kind of spooky. It's very creepy, and it adds so much extra lore. We actually get to see a clear view of Charlie's death, aka the first confirmed murder of the franchise. Overall, it's just so well made. I really enjoy it. I think everyone enjoyed it except for Henry Bozo. But yeah, it's a pretty good one. Number 6, and by far the best game in Dumpster Divers Weekly, Discount Bullpit. Yeah, it's a little far up here, you might think, but it's really fun, honestly. It's like, the music is fairly iconic, the animations are goofy, and the Helpy snapping his neck is actually funny. It makes me chuckle at least a little every time it happens. This is why FNAF 6 is my favorite game. An even better version of an already goated game. What is there to say? They just added a completely, whenever I say they, Scott himself, added a completely different layer of gameplay when he added the little trampoline thing. Honestly, it's sometimes a little frustrating, but the more fun is definitely worth it than a little extra frustration. It's just funny. It's funny every single time. Bro bounces off the trampoline multiple times, like you're begging for him, please land in the ball pit, and he snaps his neck again. Midnight Motorist, number 4. I had a hard time choosing these last 4. This is such a goated game. It has literally anything you could ask for a minigame in FNAF. It is actually super fun. It's available very early. If you're lucky, you can actually get it the first day, first Tycoon section. It's just overall so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so fun. The music is absolute banger material. The lore goes deep. Oh my goodness. It's just, I could talk about this thing for hours. It's definitely the best out of the 3 games you must complete to get the Lore Keeper ending. But overall, top tier. Number 3. Cardal Hoops is just the GOAT. It's so good. Do you hear this music? Ah, it's so good. It's so good. I could keep going. It's so addictive. It's so fun. Yeah, maybe it doesn't deserve to be this high, but shut up, it does. It is so incredible. Okay, I might as well not beat around the bush. You guys know which 2 are in the up and coming. I'm known to really enjoy bullet hell games. I've created an entire video about Cuphead. But it really is between these 2. Which one is going to be number 1 or in distant second place? It's actually Gravity Vortex that is number 2. Yeah, I know, I'm probably gonna catch heat for this. It's super fun as well. The first part is definitely very fun, but it's just way too inconsistent. The thing that I love about Cuphead is that you can memorize patterns, you can memorize so many things to master your gameplay, and make sure that you dominate a boss every time you fight it if you practice enough. With Gravity Vortex, there is basically not much of a pattern. Like, there's a set of phases that will happen, but things can just happen randomly. Things could spawn at different areas. There could be extra bullets on the screen. It could be a complete nightmare or very easy. And that inconsistency is what makes Riding Rockets #1. It's just actually the GOAT. The music is so good. I love Riding Rockets. Every time I replay this game, one of my first things I do is, at the very latest, I go on Tuesday and I go out of my way to make sure that I can get Riding Rockets and I play it the rest of the game. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Both of these are GOATs of the game, but Gravity Vortex is just too expensive, and overall, it's perfection. I love you, Gravity Vortex, but Riding Rockets is top tier. Okay, guys, thanks for hopping in. This was a very, honestly, rushed thing I did, but hey, I'm glad to see you guys still around. Have a great summer. Bye!